I think the category that I feel most comfortable with, that I use most of the time, is that it's conceptual. It's conceptual work. What interests me particularly, what drives me, is when there are circumstances of emotional and psychological complexity, you know, and this can be in the individual, this can be in history, in a society, both in its history and in its contemporary reality. And so, the term that I find is most fitting is conceptual, and certainly within this frame, it can be historically oriented. It can be narrative, perhaps, but I would say not in a linear way. And certainly, the body as instrument and performative is important. It is meant to provoke thought and to provoke inquiry and to provoke this questioning of actually most of the things that we sort of assume in society. With Running on Empty, with the film that we'll watch today, which is the result of a durational performance and site-specific durational performance in Belgrade. So this performance, it began at some point and it finished at some point. But the concepts with which it deals, which are memory, trauma, post-memory, disassociation, denial, erasure of memory, and this sort of thing, coming in and out of different realities as a way of dealing with traumatic memory. All of this exists in non-linearly. It is in the work just sort of by default, because it is what the work is about, you know, because also the physical experience is completely non-linear. But it is emphasized also with all of the video editing. Well, first of all, with how it's shot, then with the video editing, and then also with the sound design that comes on top of this that really completes it to create this, both. I think that it's one very powerful tool for translation, you know, and it translates and communicates something about the past, but also the way that the past shapes our contemporary reality, even if it's denied, you know, that it still is there shaping, fundamentally shaping. And it can be a very powerful way to create awareness about this, and it's not the only way, you know, but I think that one is able to access psychology and emotions and the senses, also physical senses and physical experience in a different way with performance art, with contemporary art, with a visual experience, sensory experience, than with education or with ways of publicly memorializing something officially done by the state and this kind of thing.